Have you ever walked into a room and felt the atmosphere shift? Conversations pause, glances dart your way, and though no one says it outright, you can sense it. Your presence changes everything. This isn't a coincidence. It's the silent strength of a strong personality, rooted in Stoic principles, that commands respect and attention. In today's fast-paced world, many seek to cultivate inner peace, emotional detachment, and resilience, core tenets of Stoicism. But what if you already possess these traits, and they're influencing others in ways you may not even realize? A strong personality, marked by quiet confidence, emotional independence, and a steadfast commitment to personal growth, often inspires admiration, and sometimes intimidation. In this video, we'll uncover 8 key signs that reveal a powerful, resilient mindset shaped by Stoic philosophy. Whether it's your ability to remain calm in chaos or your sharp intuition, these traits can transform your life and the lives of those around you. Stay tuned as we explore the secrets of a strong Stoic mind, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Stoic Narratives Official for more insights into building a balanced and confident life. 1. Confidence that speaks without words. Imagine walking into a room. You don't say a word, yet eyes turn toward you, conversations slow, and an invisible presence begins to shape the atmosphere. This isn't arrogance or an inflated ego. It's the quiet confidence of someone who knows their worth, a trait deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. In Stoicism, true confidence comes not from external validation, but from an unshakable belief in your inner strength. A Stoic mind is self-assured, not because it seeks attention, but because it understands its purpose. This type of confidence doesn't boast or demand. It radiates quietly, creating a ripple effect that others instinctively notice. People respect those who don't need to announce their value. They simply embody it. Picture yourself in a professional setting, such as a meeting. While others may dominate the room with loud opinions, you speak with clarity and conviction when necessary. Your words carry weight, not because you've spoken more than others, but because they come from a place of self-belief. This kind of presence makes people listen. This quiet confidence often intimidates those who are unsure of themselves. They may question how you manage to project such assurance without seeking approval or validation. But your confidence isn't about them. It's about your resilience and your ability to trust in your journey. A strong personality like this is built on 3 pillars. First is self-awareness, understanding what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. This clarity, a core Stoic teaching, eliminates unnecessary worries and builds confidence in what truly matters. Second is experience, facing challenges and hardships with a Stoic mindset. Each trial strengthens your resolve and reinforces your belief that you can handle whatever life presents. Lastly, consistency. Aligning your actions with your values repeatedly builds trust in yourself, reinforcing that confidence over time. For some, this quiet confidence is inspiring. It shows them that self-belief is attainable without loud displays or constant reassurance. However, for others, it can be intimidating. People often project their insecurities onto those with a strong personality, misunderstanding quiet confidence as aloofness or superiority. But remember, confidence rooted in Stoicism isn't about seeking approval. It's about staying grounded in your truth. Confidence doesn't have to shout. It's found in the way you hold yourself, the decisions you make, and the calm you bring to situations. The Stoics teach us that inner peace and self-assurance come from focusing on what truly matters, our principles, our actions, and our growth. So, the next time you notice others reacting to your presence, remember this: your quiet confidence is a gift. It's a reflection of your inner strength and your journey toward a balanced, Stoic mind. Keep embodying it. It's what makes you stand out. 2. You are unapologetically authentic. In a world where people often wear masks to fit in, being unapologetically authentic is a rare and powerful trait. This authenticity stems from a deep understanding of who you are and a commitment to living in alignment with your principles. Rooted in Stoic philosophy, authenticity doesn't seek approval. It thrives on truth and self-awareness. For those with a Stoic mind, staying true to oneself is non-negotiable, even if it unsettles others. Imagine walking into a formal event where most people are overly concerned with appearances. They're saying the right things, wearing the right clothes, and trying to impress. But you remain unpolished, genuine, and unapologetically yourself. You speak honestly, laugh freely, and connect authentically. This authenticity can catch people off guard because they're not used to seeing someone so comfortable in their own skin. It makes them question their own insecurities and sometimes even intimidates them. Why does authenticity intimidate others? First, it challenges their comfort zones. Many people are conditioned to conform, and seeing someone embrace their flaws and live authentically can serve as a stark reminder of what they're avoiding in themselves. Second, authenticity reflects inner strength. It requires courage to stand firm in your identity, while the world demands conformity. This strength often highlights the fears and doubts of those who lack it. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and values. By staying true to your principles, you embody the core of Stoic resilience. Instead of bending to external pressures, you live guided by your internal compass. This is why authenticity isn't just about being real. It's about living with integrity, even when it's uncomfortable. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Authenticity reflects this truth. You let go of external judgment and focus on being the best version of yourself. To fully embrace your authenticity, practice self-reflection to ensure your actions align with your values. Let go of comparisons, as your worth isn't defined by external validation. Stay grounded by anchoring yourself in principles that matter to you, which will guide your decisions even in challenging moments. Authenticity isn't about rejecting societal norms. It's about choosing to live truthfully, even when others don't. It inspires those seeking self-discovery, but it can also unsettle those who aren't ready to face their own truths. Embrace it fully. It's a gift, not a flaw. 3. High standards for yourself and others. People with strong personalities often live by one simple rule: if something is worth doing, it's worth doing well. This commitment to excellence defines who they are and how they interact with the world. It's not about perfectionism or being overly demanding. It's about setting high standards and holding themselves and others accountable to them. These standards, rooted in Stoic philosophy, come from the belief that living with integrity and purpose requires dedication, effort, and discipline. Imagine working on a group project where deadlines are tight and the quality of work matters. While some may cut corners to finish quickly or settle for good enough, you push for more. You encourage your team to think deeper, plan better, and deliver the best results possible. Your approach might inspire some to rise to the occasion, but for others, it may feel overwhelming or even intimidating. Yet your focus isn't on pleasing everyone. It's on ensuring that the task aligns with the values of excellence and accountability. Why do high standards intimidate others? First, they require growth. Holding yourself and others to high standards often forces people out of their comfort zones. For those who fear change or effort, this can feel challenging. Second, high standards highlight complacency. They reflect a mindset of constant improvement, exposing mediocrity or a lack of ambition in others, which can create discomfort or resentment. The Stoics teach us that living a meaningful life requires effort and intentionality. Epictetus famously said, "No great thing is created suddenly." To live well, one must be willing to work hard, strive for excellence, and avoid settling for mediocrity. By setting high standards for yourself, you embody the discipline and focus that Stoicism emphasizes. This mindset isn't about being harsh or rigid. It's about honoring your potential and encouraging others to do the same. When you demand excellence, you inspire those who share your values to step up, even if it's uncomfortable at first. And while some may find this intimidating, remember that growth often feels uncomfortable. To balance high standards with empathy, lead by example. Demonstrate your commitment to excellence through your actions, rather than imposing your expectations on others. Communicate clearly about why excellence matters and how it benefits everyone. Finally, practice patience, understanding that not everyone is ready to embrace growth at the same pace. Living by high standards isn't about being controlling or inflexible. It's about striving for the best in everything you do. While this may make some people uncomfortable, it also inspires those ready for growth to achieve greatness alongside you. Embrace this trait as a reflection of your inner strength and Stoic resilience. 4. You stay calm in chaos. In moments of chaos, most people react with panic, rushing to find solutions or letting emotions take over. But for those with a strong Stoic mind, the approach is different. You remain calm, collected, and focused, no matter how overwhelming the situation may seem. This ability to maintain composure is a hallmark of inner strength and emotional control, rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that external circumstances do not dictate your inner peace. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Staying calm under pressure isn't about suppressing emotions, but about understanding what you can control and letting go of what you can't. This clarity allows you to approach challenges with a clear head, inspiring confidence in others, while keeping yourself grounded. Imagine a high-pressure work situation, a tight deadline, a stressed-out team, and expectations mounting. While everyone around you spirals into anxiety, you focus on what needs to be done. You prioritize, delegate, and act decisively, all while maintaining a steady demeanor. Your calmness not only steadies the team, but also creates a productive environment in which solutions can emerge. This kind of emotional detachment and focus is what sets you apart. Yet, this trait often intimidates others because it highlights their lack of control in similar situations. People may wonder how you manage to remain so composed when they feel overwhelmed. The truth is, your ability to stay calm is a reflection of your mental discipline and Stoic resilience, qualities that take time and effort to cultivate. Why do people struggle to stay calm? First, it's often due to their attachment to outcomes. Many panic because they're fixated on results they cannot control, and the fear of failure amplifies their stress. Second, a lack of perspective causes even small setbacks to feel like major crises. Your ability to remain composed stems from letting go of these attachments and focusing on what is actionable. This mindset isn't natural for everyone, which is why it often stands out, and sometimes intimidates those who are less prepared to face adversity. To cultivate this calmness, practice mindfulness regularly to stay present and reduce impulsive reactions during stress. Apply Stoic principles by identifying what's within your influence and directing your energy there. Develop emotional independence by detaching from the chaos around you and understanding that your peace doesn't depend on external stability. Staying calm in chaos isn't just a skill. It's a reflection of strength, discipline, and emotional independence. It shows others that while the world around you may be unpredictable, your inner world remains steady. This trait, rooted in Stoicism, not only earns respect but also inspires others to adopt a more composed and deliberate approach to life. 5. Emotional independence. True strength often lies in the ability to stand alone, unshaken by the need for external validation. Emotional independence, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, means finding peace and contentment within yourself, rather than relying on others to fill that void. It's the quiet confidence of knowing that your happiness, worth, and stability are yours to cultivate, not something others can give or take away. Imagine being in a relationship, whether with a partner, a friend, or a family member. While others may rely on constant communication or reassurance to feel connected, you're different. You don't need someone to text you every hour or validate every choice you make. Instead, you are content in your own space, secure in your sense of self. To some, this might seem distant or even aloof, but in reality, it's a sign of emotional maturity. You understand that true connection isn't about dependency, but about mutual respect and balance. Why does emotional independence intimidate others? First, it challenges codependent norms. Many people are used to relationships where validation and emotional security come from others. Your independence forces them to reflect on their own emotional needs and vulnerabilities. Second, it reduces control. When someone is emotionally independent, they cannot be easily manipulated or swayed by guilt, fear, or approval-seeking. This lack of control can unsettle those who rely on such dynamics. The Stoics teach that we should focus on controlling what is within our power. Emotional independence reflects this wisdom. By placing your inner peace in your own hands, you free yourself from the chaos of external expectations and judgments. As Seneca said, "He is most powerful who has power over himself." This power is not about being detached from others, but about being deeply connected to yourself first. To cultivate emotional independence, practice mindfulness by regularly checking in with yourself to ensure that your emotions are not dictated by external forces. Set healthy boundaries to protect your time and energy, learning to say no when necessary. Finally, detach from validation by recognizing when you're seeking approval and redirecting that energy toward building self-confidence. These habits, rooted in Stoic resilience, help you maintain emotional balance and ensure that your relationships remain healthy and genuine, not driven by neediness or control. Emotional independence is not about pushing others away or refusing connection. It's about knowing that your foundation is unshakable. Regardless of external circumstances, it allows you to love and connect from a place of strength, not dependency. While this may intimidate some, it ultimately earns the respect of those who value genuine relationships. Embrace this rare trait as a testament to your inner strength and Stoic mindset. 6. You see through people easily. One of the defining traits of a strong personality is the ability to see through people. This sharp intuition, rooted in both self-awareness and emotional detachment, allows you to quickly understand the motives and insecurities of those around you. It's not about judging others. It's about recognizing patterns, identifying intentions, and seeing situations for what they truly are. This clarity is a hallmark of the Stoic mind, enabling you to navigate relationships with wisdom and purpose. Imagine being in a social setting where someone is putting on a facade to impress others. They might boast about accomplishments, exaggerate their stories, or seek attention to mask their insecurities. While others might take their words at face value, you see beyond the surface. You recognize their need for validation, their subtle vulnerabilities, and perhaps even their struggles. This ability to perceive deeper truths can make some people feel exposed or uneasy, especially if they're not ready to confront their own realities. Why does this intimidate people? First, it highlights vulnerabilities. When you can see through facades, it forces people to acknowledge the parts of themselves they often try to hide. This can be unsettling for those who prefer to present a polished or curated version of themselves. Second, it challenges superficial connections. Your depth of insight naturally pushes past small talk and superficial relationships, making shallow interactions uncomfortable for those who rely on them for validation. The Stoics teach us to view people and situations as they truly are, without unnecessary judgment or attachment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth." This principle also applies to understanding others. You approach people with an open yet discerning mind, seeking truth rather than illusions. To use this skill effectively, practice empathy. While your ability to see through people is powerful, it's essential to pair it with compassion. Recognizing someone's insecurities isn't about exploiting them. It's about understanding their struggles. Build trust by using your insight to foster genuine connections and addressing deeper issues with kindness and respect. At the same time, protect your energy by setting boundaries to avoid being drained by others' emotional baggage. Being able to see through people is both a gift and a responsibility. It allows you to build authentic relationships and avoid manipulation, but it can also make others feel vulnerable. Your insight, guided by Stoic philosophy, helps you navigate these dynamics with wisdom and compassion. By seeking truth and prioritizing depth over superficiality, you embody a strength that inspires trust and respect. 7. You stand up for what you believe in. A strong personality is defined by the courage to stand up for what is right, even when it's not the popular choice. People with this trait prioritize integrity over conformity, often risking criticism to defend their principles. This unwavering commitment to values rooted in Stoic philosophy reflects a deep sense of purpose and inner strength. For the Stoic mind, doing what's right is far more important than seeking approval or avoiding conflict. Imagine a situation where gossip is spreading about a colleague at work. Most people might stay silent, unwilling to disrupt the flow of conversation or risk being labeled as difficult. But not you. You step in, calling out the unfair behavior and refusing to let negativity go unchecked. While others might feel uncomfortable, your actions reflect a commitment to fairness and truth, demonstrating the kind of strength that only comes from living with integrity. Standing up for your beliefs often sets you apart, as it shows that your values are not swayed by the crowd. Why does this intimidate others? First, it forces reflection. When you defend your principles, it challenges others to examine their own. This can make people uncomfortable, especially if they avoid conflict or prioritize convenience over conviction. Second, it highlights courage. Standing firm in your beliefs, even in the face of opposition, shines a light on the lack of courage in those who choose to stay silent or indifferent. The Stoics teach us that integrity is the foundation of a meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Living by these principles means consistently acting in alignment with your values, regardless of external pressures. This dedication to truth not only earns respect, but also inspires others to reevaluate their own actions. To stand up for what you believe in without creating conflict, stay calm. Emotions can escalate situations unnecessarily, so approach disagreements with clarity and composure, embodying Stoic resilience. Focus on the issue, not the person, by addressing actions and principles rather than attacking individuals. This fosters understanding and minimizes defensiveness. Lastly, be open to dialogue. Standing up for your beliefs doesn't mean dismissing others. Instead, engage in thoughtful discussions that encourage mutual growth. Standing up for what you believe in is not always easy, but it's a defining trait of a strong, purpose-driven personality. While it may make some people uncomfortable, it reflects a commitment to integrity and a willingness to prioritize what's right over what's easy. Guided by Stoic philosophy, this courage to uphold your values serves as both a personal strength and a source of inspiration for others. Your ability to stand firm in your convictions isn't about seeking conflict. It's about leading with purpose and showing others the value of living authentically. In a world where many choose the path of least resistance, your commitment to doing what's right sets you apart as someone others can trust and respect. 8. You embrace change and challenges. One of the most powerful traits of a strong personality is the ability to embrace change and challenges with resilience and optimism. While many shy away from the unknown, clinging to comfort and familiarity, those with a Stoic mind see change as an opportunity for growth and challenges as a pathway to strength. This mindset, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, allows you to face life's uncertainties with courage and clarity. Imagine being faced with a major life transition, a new job, moving to a different city, or navigating a sudden loss. While others may feel paralyzed by fear or overwhelmed by the unknown, you approach it differently. You view these moments not as threats, but as invitations to grow. Change becomes a chance to expand your perspective, and challenges become the stepping stones that lead to self-discovery and personal growth. Your ability to adapt doesn't just help you succeed. It inspires those around you to rethink their own fears and hesitations. Why does embracing change intimidate others? First, it reflects courage. Your willingness to take on the unknown highlights the fears others may have of stepping out of their comfort zones. Second, it sets a high standard. Embracing change requires resilience, discipline, and self-trust, qualities that not everyone has cultivated. The Stoics remind us that life is constantly in motion, and resisting change only brings suffering. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters." By adapting to life's twists and turns, you demonstrate not only emotional control, but also the ability to focus on what you can control, your mindset and actions. To embrace change with a Stoic mindset, focus on what you can control. Accept that change is inevitable, and redirect your energy toward navigating it purposefully. View challenges as lessons. Every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, refine your skills, and become stronger. Practice gratitude, even in difficult times, as it helps you see the positive aspects of change and keeps you grounded. When you embody these practices, change no longer feels like a threat. It becomes a natural part of your journey toward personal growth. This approach not only strengthens your ability to face life's uncertainties, but also inspires those around you to rethink their own relationship with change. Embracing change and challenges isn't just about survival. It's about thriving in the face of uncertainty. This adaptability, rooted in Stoic philosophy, reflects your inner strength, discipline, and unwavering focus on growth. While some may find your ability to navigate change intimidating, it's also what sets you apart as a leader and a source of inspiration. Having a strong personality is not about overpowering others. It's about living with purpose, authenticity, and resilience. The Stoic mind teaches us to embrace our strengths, whether it's quiet confidence, emotional independence, or the courage to face challenges. These traits, though inspiring, can sometimes make others feel intimidated. But remember, this isn't a reflection of you. It's a response to the power you bring into every interaction. As you navigate life with Stoic principles, let your personality be a source of light, inspiring others to grow, reflect, and seek their own truth. Embrace your ability to stand firm in your values, adapt to change, and see the world clearly. These are gifts that not only shape your path, but also elevate those around you. Which of these traits resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Stoic Narratives Official, and hit the notification bell for more lessons on personal growth, emotional control, and finding balance through Stoic philosophy.